It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Aaron Judge leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Jimmy Lambert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
In the dirt, Sanchez gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Santana. He's 0 for 1.
Your pitch. Here you go.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Volpe on at second with 2 down.
Let it go.
And the righty deals. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. And he deals. And now the count is even.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. So one hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Isaac Paredes now 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Santana heading to the alley. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That's towards center. Santana gets under it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over.
Hey, come on.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for New York, Santana.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That one misses in the dirt. The pitch. That one missed.
2-1. Get your pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Santana with his first major league hit And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Eflin a move to first, and he dives back in safely.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Center field. And that is that. So 2 down to third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And now 2-2. This to center field. Santana settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 1 down. Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Out to center. Santana has this one sized up, and there's 2 away.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant, efficient with his pitch count line, and finished what he started.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2024 New York Yankees.
Just about ready to roll. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Santana, the next to hit, takes outside.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't.
Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Lau at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Santana under it. 1 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Mauricio over at first with 1 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The pitch. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now the center fielder, Santana.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. The Yankees looking to rally. On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. A strikeout and a walk. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Isaac Paredes now. He's already homered in this game. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Santana going back on this one. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 3. Now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Pete Fairbanks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The center fielder, number 56.
The pitch. Santana, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering misses. Now 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too... Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
2024 New York Yankees.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Santana.
The center fielder, number 56.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Glass now, ready and deals. And there's a strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. They get the out on Arozarena. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Santana.
Number 56.
Glass now back to work. And that misses off the outside edge.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. That's inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
1-1 now. Runner on the move. Ground ball left side, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Runner takes off for third. Line drive, base hit. Santana around third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. 1 down, base is empty. Into center. Makes the catch for the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Santana. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Glass now back to work. First pitch swinging. The Yankees looking to rally. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. 1 up, 1 down. First and second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Santana.
Hey, let it fly.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the victorious Rays, 4 runs.